Welcome to our channel. Have you ever walked into a car dealership feeling confident about your purchase, only to leave feeling like you've been taken for a ride? If you've ever had that sinking feeling that something wasn't quite right during your car buying experience, you're not alone. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the shadiest, most manipulative sales tactics that dealerships use to separate you from your hard-earned money. Please subscribe, like, and share this video to help with our channel growth. I'm about to reveal 10 sneaky red flags that could cost you thousands of dollars if you don't know what to look for. These aren't just minor inconveniences. These are deliberate strategies designed to exploit your trust and empty your wallet. By the end of this video, you'll be armed with insider knowledge that will make you virtually immune to these predatory practices. Let's start with the most dangerous one, because this single tactic has probably cost car buyers more money than all the others combined. Red flag number 1. The phantom payment focus. You walk into a dealership, and instead of discussing the total price of the vehicle, the salesperson immediately steers the conversation toward monthly payments. They'll ask what you want to pay per month, then work backward from there. This seems helpful, right? Wrong. This is their way of hiding the true cost of the vehicle. Here's how it works. Let's say you tell them you want to pay $400 per month. They'll stretch the loan term from 4 years to 6 or even 7 years to hit that payment. Sure, your monthly payment looks good, but you'll end up paying thousands more in interest over the life of the loan. They might also inflate the vehicle price because you're only focused on that monthly number, not the total cost. Always negotiate the total price first, then discuss financing terms. Never let them anchor you to a monthly payment without knowing exactly what you're paying for the car itself. Red flag number 2. The pressure cooker close. This is when they create artificial urgency to force you into a decision. They'll tell you things like, this price is only good today, or another customer is coming to look at this car in an hour, or the manager said this is the best deal he can offer, but only if you sign right now. Here's the truth. If it's a good deal today, it should be a good deal tomorrow. Legitimate businesses don't need to use high-pressure tactics to sell quality products at fair prices. When you hear these phrases, it's actually a sign that you should slow down, not speed up. A reputable dealer will give you time to think about such a major purchase. Take your time, sleep on it, and don't let anyone pressure you into signing anything you're not completely comfortable with. Red flag number 3, the mysterious trade-in lowball. You bring your current car to trade in, and they give you a number that seems insultingly low. When you question it, they'll point out every tiny flaw, from a small scratch to normal wear and tear, acting like your car is practically worthless. But here's what's really happening. They're creating negotiation room for themselves. They lowball your trade-in value so they can later increase it as part of the deal, making you think you're getting a concession when you're actually just getting closer to fair market value. Before you even step foot in a dealership, research your car's value on multiple platforms. Know exactly what your vehicle is worth in excellent, good, and fair condition. This knowledge is your shield against lowball tactics. Red flag number 4, the 4-square trap. The salesperson pulls out a piece of paper divided into 4 squares. Vehicle price, monthly payment, trade-in value, and down payment. They'll manipulate numbers between these squares to confuse you and hide where the actual profit is coming from. They might increase your trade-in value, but secretly increase the vehicle price. Or they'll lower the monthly payment, but increase the down payment. This shell game is designed to overwhelm you with numbers and make you lose track of the actual deal. Never let them use this 4-square method. Insist on negotiating each element separately and transparently. You need to understand exactly what you're paying for each component of the deal. Red flag number 5, the phantom add-on avalanche. After you've agreed on a price, they'll start adding on extended warranties, paint protection, fabric protection, gap insurance, and other products you didn't ask for. They'll present these as necessary or highly recommended, often implying that smart car buyers always get these add-ons. Most of these add-ons have huge profit margins for the dealership and minimal value for you. That paint protection package they're selling for $1,500? You can get better protection from a professional detailer for $300. The extended warranty with limited coverage, your manufacturer's warranty might already cover more than you think. Research these add-ons beforehand and decide what you actually need. Don't let them pile on expenses in the finance office after you've already mentally committed to the purchase. Red flag number 6, the bait and switch special. You see an advertised price online or in a newspaper that seems too good to be true. When you arrive at the dealership, that specific vehicle is suddenly sold or has problems, but they have a similar vehicle for just a few thousand more. This is a classic bait and switch. The advertised vehicle either never existed or was never actually available for sale. They use it to get you in the door, then try to sell you something more expensive. If you're responding to a specific advertised vehicle, call ahead and confirm it's actually available. Get the VIN number and ask them to hold it for you. If they can't or won't do this, consider it a red flag. Red flag number 7. The finance rate markup scam. The finance manager tells you they've gotten you approved for a loan at a certain interest rate, but what they don't tell you is that they've marked up the rate from what you actually qualified for. Banks might approve you for 4%, but the dealership tells you it's 6% and pockets the difference. This is legal in most states, but it's still a form of deception. They're not required to tell you the actual rate you qualified for, so they can make money on the markup. Get pre-approved for financing from your bank or credit union before you shop. This gives you a baseline to compare against and removes the dealership's ability to manipulate your financing terms. Red flag number 8. The emotional manipulation play. Good salespeople know that car buying is an emotional decision, and unscrupulous ones will exploit this. They'll talk about how this car will make you feel, how it reflects your success, or how your family deserves the safety features of this particular vehicle. They might also use negative emotions, suggesting that your current vehicle is unsafe or unreliable, creating anxiety about your current situation, or they'll imply that you're being irresponsible if you don't buy the extended warranty or additional insurance. Stay focused on the facts: price, features, reliability, and value. Don't let them make you feel guilty, anxious, or pressured based on emotional appeals. Red flag number 9. The phantom approval reversal. You've signed all the paperwork, driven the car home, and a few days later, they call to say there's a problem with your financing. They claim the bank denied your loan or wants different terms, and you need to come in to sign new paperwork with a higher interest rate or different terms. Sometimes this is legitimate, but often it's a tactic called yo-yo financing or spot delivery. They let you take the car knowing there might be financing issues, then use your attachment to the vehicle to negotiate worse terms. Always verify your financing is final before taking delivery. Read all paperwork carefully, and don't be afraid to walk away if they try to change terms after you've signed. Red flag number 10, the disappearing manager mystery. The salesperson constantly has to check with their manager for every decision, but this manager is mysteriously never available to speak with you directly. They'll disappear for long periods, claiming to be negotiating on your behalf, when they're actually just wasting your time or coordinating their strategy. This is a classic good cop, bad cop routine. The salesperson wants to be your friend, while the invisible manager is the tough guy who won't approve the deal. It's designed to make you feel like the salesperson is on your side, fighting for you against the unreasonable manager. Insist on speaking with the manager directly if major decisions need to be made. If they truly can't make decisions, why are you wasting time with them? A legitimate salesperson should be able to handle most negotiations without constantly running to a manager. Now that you know these 10 red flags, let's talk about how to protect yourself. First, always do your homework before you shop. Research the vehicle's market value, common problems, and what constitutes a fair price. Knowledge is your best defense against manipulation. Second, be prepared to walk away. The moment you become emotionally attached to a particular deal or vehicle, you lose negotiating power. There are always other cars and other dealerships. Third, bring a calculator and don't be afraid to use it. Verify every number they give you. If monthly payments, interest rates, and loan terms don't add up correctly, question it immediately. Fourth, read everything before you sign. Don't let them rush you through paperwork or tell you that certain documents are just standard forms. Every piece of paper you sign is legally binding. Finally, trust your instincts. If something feels wrong or too good to be true, it probably is. Legitimate dealerships want to build long-term relationships with customers, not make a quick profit through deceptive practices. Remember, buying a car should be an exciting experience, not a battle. You're making a significant investment, and you deserve to be treated with respect and honesty throughout the process. The automotive industry has worked hard to improve its reputation in recent years, and many dealerships operate with integrity and transparency. But the bad actors are still out there, and they rely on customers who don't know what to look for. By recognizing these red flags and staying informed, you're not just protecting yourself. You're also sending a message to the industry that customers won't tolerate deceptive practices. Every time you walk away from a bad deal or call out questionable tactics, you're making it harder for these practices to continue. Your car buying experience should be transparent, respectful, and fair. You have the right to understand every aspect of your purchase, to take time to make decisions, and to feel confident in your choice. Don't let anyone take advantage of you during one of the biggest purchases you'll make. Armed with this knowledge, you can walk into any dealership with confidence, knowing exactly what to watch for and how to protect yourself. What's your experience been with car dealerships? Have you encountered any of these red flags? Share your stories in the comments below. Your experience might help another viewer avoid getting taken advantage of. And if this video helped you feel more prepared for your next car purchase, make sure to subscribe for more insider tips and automotive advice. Until next time, stay informed, stay confident, and happy car shopping. Watch this next video.